Here at WVSOM, we have an intensive wilderness medicine elective that is a very hands-on 2-week program in which our students will go out to a semi-rustic wilderness area where they will participate in workshops, didactic lectures, and scenarios taught by experts in their field to teach them how to take care of patients who become ill or injured in a wilderness area and give them the knowledge and the skill sets that they need to take care of people who do like to venture the out of doors. Some of these workshops and skill sets that we teach the students will include vertical rescue, swift water rescue, search and rescue, didactic programs on altitude medicine, bariatric medicine, wilderness dermatology, wilderness orthopedics, field improvised solutions, and many other subjects. Here at WVSOM, we are uniquely positioned to have a strong wilderness medicine education program. We are just beside the Monongahela National Forest with 900,000 acres of wilderness area and a mere stone's throw from the George Washington National Forest with its 1.8 million acres. West Virginia has 6 national parks hosting about 2.5 million visitors per year. The newest of which is the New River Gorge National Park, hosted 1.8 million visitors in the year 2024, up from 1.6 million visitors the year before that. West Virginia itself has 36 parks and they host about 7 million visitors per year. West Virginia is home to over 4,000 rock climbing routes, 2,000 miles of rivers and streams, 150 miles of cave to explore. So we have the geography and we have a lot of people coming into the state to participate in outdoor activities. Our population of 1.7 million people, 62% of those are actually involved in outdoor activities and recreation. So we've got a lot of people in the out of doors and wilderness areas, and they may become ill or injured, and we need to train our students how to take care of them, both in traditional settings as well as wilderness settings themselves. And not only that, but to teach them how to teach their patients to maintain health in the out of doors.
So I want to go into emergency medicine, so all this I think is pretty important, not only to understand like the mechanism of injury people might get, like coming to the ER, but also, as someone mentioned, when a disaster happens, they're calling upon everyone who can help, especially doctors. They said having this type of background in an emergency and a disaster setting is really useful and really important.
This is a great program of allowing us the opportunity to be part of. It teaches the students many skill sets that they can also use, not professionally, but in their personal lives. And look forward to doing it again next year.
And I appreciate all the donations that are going into programs like this. It offers us as residents and anybody in the medical field the opportunity to once again go out and experience what everybody else is experiencing, kind of be able to build rapport with all of our fellow patients. We can kind of share all the experiences we've been having together, kind of in the same environment.
It's really impressive to see how learning in the classroom and then putting it into a real-life experience translates, and not everything that you learn in the books is going to look exactly like what it is like in person.
Classroom learning is one thing, you read about something in the book and you get out here and it doesn't always translate.
Snake bite!
What happened?
It bit my leg. Ow. That hurts.
Are you okay, Brody?
Oh.
What do we do?
Sometimes things happen that you aren't quite prepared for, so you just kind of have to go with the flow when you're doing the actual interactive activity.
One thing that I really loved, right before this, Dr. Waddell came over to us and he told us that he told all the people in this elective that they need to have a flexible spirit, and I think that really resonated with me and is why I love hands-on experience more than classroom learning, just because you kind of have to be in situations where your heart rate's up or there's so many things going on, and there's a lot more flexibility that you need, there's a lot more laughter, a lot more serious things could be happening, so just a lot more challenges that you can learn that you can get through.
Today was really valuable to be a volunteer because I finally got to see the side of being a patient in a wilderness medicine scenario. I got to see what I really liked with the practitioner and how they handled me as a patient and what I would have done differently. And I have never had that experience before, so that was really helpful and will definitely change the way I approach a patient the next time I come across someone in a medical emergency outdoors. I think a lot about wilderness medicine is being able to apply the skills outdoors. Classroom learning is, of course, like a really important part of it, but you have to make sure that you can apply those skills to scenarios where your heart rate's up and there's a patient who's in need. And so I think today's scenario really challenged the students to be adaptable in this situation and be flexible. If they couldn't find a patient first, what do they do next? So yeah, there's a lot of value in being outside and actually applying the skills for wilderness medicine.
Wilderness medicine is taking care of people who venture into the out of doors either for recreation or occupation. We have realized that our students have an increasing interest in this field. An informal survey that was done with students who had interviewed for admission to WVSOM showed that about half of them actually ask about wilderness medicine or international medicine programs. The interest is there, and it will be our responsibility to provide that education for them. Your donations to wilderness medicine through the WVSOM Foundation will ensure that this very important elective is able to continue and grow and prosper, and we can teach more students that are interested in this field of medicine.